And you thought there was just one kind of balsamic vinegar. Jason Walker Woodleaf is going to blow our minds right now with not just one, but three.
Well, three, but I want to show you the two top that we deal with. Balsamic is sort of one of those things most people don't understand. The balsamic that we have here at Little Mount Lavender is a Italian single country only balsamic, with the cask balsamic being 80% of the balsamic vinegar and only 20% is red wine or white wine vinegar. Here in the US, I think we've all gone to the grocery and picked up a bottle of balsamic and it looks like brown water. Guess what? It's not supposed to do that. This is what it's supposed to look like. Let's just do a little of our red lavender balsamic.
Let's do.
Look at that.
Oh, yum.
That is what true balsamic's supposed to look like.
Right.
It shouldn't run off your plate at all. You shouldn't have to mix it with anything at all. This is what most Mediterraneans, basically all Mediterraneans, Italian, Spanish, Greek, French, German, all eat this balsamic because it is a probiotic. So your probiotic are your fermented foods, which keeps your digestion and your stomach acids in correct movement. A lot of people.
It's used a lot like the Paleo-Mediterranean diet.
Absolutely.
I mean, core diets that are really good for you and heart healthy.
Yeah, mostly because it is for stomach health also. We lose quite a bit on the chemical diets that we're on. Can't help it, but a lot of people eat a lot of processed food. This helps adjust that processed food. Not only is balsamic good as just a side item or what have you, it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
You eat it with anything.
Absolutely. One of the things we like to show is this red balsamic lavender goes great with strawberry or any dark berry mix.
Can I try? Can I try? Just dip it in?
The funny part is most people think it's going to make it bitter. The real thing is it sweetens the fruit.
I'm a double dip.
It actually sweetens the fruit.
That's really good.
Which most people find extremely confusing, that something bitter like a balsamic
brings out the taste of it.
Would sweeten the fruit.
This is an awesome summer idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right, you're home, you're
for
on the patio.
For a summer salad.
For a summer salad.
If you don't like the color on it, we also can use the white balsamic, which isn't a known here in the U.S. White balsamic being under the same guise as the red balsamic, an 80-20 single country, and it's our lavender white balsamic. Same exact idea, just it's the difference in what is used during the summer in the Mediterranean and what is used during the winter or as a standard. So the white balsamic right here, it's really kind of cool. Most people have never had it. It has a slight fruitier taste to it. So when you put it with pastas.
I was gonna say, what is it best with?
Excellent with pastas without staining it. Fruits, I call them light and green fruits. So honeydew, cantaloupe, watermelon, apple, any of that, it actually helps with the sweet and tart of that. It has the same pour range also. If you look at that, it sits still. It's not apple cider vinegar. It's not runny white vinegar. This is, once again, an 80-20 true balsamic. Look at that run. But this tastes really good with apple.
All right. With an apple, the white balsamic. Again, you're giving me like summer entertaining ideas. I've never had that taste before.
Right.
I love that.
And it's actually good with grapes too. So if you have white grapes or red grapes or what have you, a lot of charcuterie. We did charcuterie for a long time here, and we just mixed it up, and people get all confused that we screwed up with their charcuterie. As soon as they tried the fruits with these, is where it changed. It changed because great things like fig, whole fig, is excellent with that red balsamic. Fig is so sweet to begin with. That balsamic adjusts it backwards to a nicer, palatable, not so much make your jaw clench sweet.
Right.
But also gives you the probiotic on top of that. Also good for all of those who are little dipper people. us bread dippers who like to put it in everything. Now, the one thing I do suggest is when we use our herbs de Provence oil.
Okay.
This is a 100% cold press olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
What that means, it hasn't been steam distilled or mixed with other. It is single country. Ours is Tunisian. It is single country, which is very important. So when you go look at your olive oils at the grocery, please, please, please pay attention to the label. And if it has more than one country on it, do not buy it.
Okay.
You don't want it.
Don't.
And if you can buy it by the gallon and it's a multi-country, you're not going to like it.
You don't want it.
It ain't going to go well for you. Now, the difference in our olive oil here is olive oil should not smell like rancid olives. And most people think olive oil smells like olives.
Really?
It should not.
Yeah.
It should smell clean and buttery. So, if you smell ours, there is absolutely no weird olive smell to it. The color should be correct, and that isn't super light or super dark. That is the correct color for a good olive oil.
If you're gonna mix the olive oil, would you do it with the red or the white balsamic?
I would not.
You don't.
In Italy and everywhere else, you have a second plate.
Would you add a little herbs de Provence in there?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
You
that's
can.
what I do at home.
Yeah, you can add some extra herbs de Provence because this one is an herbs de Provence olive oil, so it already has that palate to it. So if you like a little extra zing or pretty, that's when we usually give our customers our herbs de Provence savory.
Yeah.
It does a great job of kind of decorating and doing its work. So if you put a little on that plate, there you go.
Yeah.
And
I just want to eat the bread. I just want to eat in there, dig in there, right?
Oh yeah. And the taste differential is it should be clean and buttery. Now, another fun fact about cold pressed single country olive oil is if you put this olive oil in the refrigerator, say you get a little ramekin, put the olive oil in the refrigerator, it will congeal and you can make olive butter. So that's what quality olive oil is. It turns back to its original state of butter. So if it gets put in the refrigerator by the bottle, somebody accidentally puts it in, don't worry about it. Just set it back out on the counter and it'll go fluid again. But the idea is a good quality does congeal, much like honey. Yeah. Honey should crystallize, and if it doesn't, may have got corn syrup. Yeah, may have got cooked up corn syrup.
What are some of the benefits of this olive oil from a health perspective?
The olive oil in a health perspective is your omega-3s, which are great for digestion, good for hair, nails, everything that is missing in our diets. People who know omega-3s are whitefish, omega-3 whitefish. They're good for health, skin care, everything. We lose a lot of omega-3s during the summer because of the heat, sweat, and what have you, exhaustion. But is great. Now, Mediterranean women use it in their hair and on their skin in the mornings as part of their skin regime. So we've got our lavender olive oil, which we did last time. Yeah. I showed you about the lemon cake using the lavender olive oil. Yes. Absolutely fine. It's 100%.
In lieu of butter.
In lieu of butter. Yeah.
All right, you've helped us plan this beautiful summer menu. I'm going to be duplicating a lot of these at home because they're so simple and they're healthy. So how would we dress a pasta salad?
Okay, for a vegetable pasta salad, it still depends on people's preference, but here at Little Mount Lavender, we use our white balsamic on it. It goes really good with all the summer squash, zucchini, roasted red pepper, the mushrooms, the pasta, the feta cheese. It's really a Mediterranean style pasta. And it takes so very little of this. So when people look at the bottles and go, well, I want to use that up the first time, the drill is, no, you won't. You don't need that much on it because it's such a potent, good quality balsamic at this time that you're not going to start pouring it like it's crazy. In fact, you're not going to hand it to somebody once you know how to handle it. You're not going to give it to Uncle Bob and go, here, dress your salad. And go like, excuse me, Uncle Bob, no. I'll give you what you get.
So we have this cute little serving
Yeah.
here. This would be a nice little lunch single serving.
Exactly.
Or-
It's about, this whole thing's all about 6 ounces of pasta, vegetable, cheese. You just throw a little squirt on it like that. It's done. If you like a little bit of extra salt and pepper, like I said, our herbs de Provence savory, it's white pepper, not black pepper. It's Himalayan pink and our ground herbs de Provence. So it does a great job of seasoning. Most people, when they eat any of our stuff with the herbs de Provence, are like, I don't understand this mix. It's not what I get at the grocery. It is not. It's a traditional French mix that is for game. Fowl, game, and anything else. So it takes some of the weird taste out of things. So this doesn't have basil or marjoram in it, which are traditional Italian.
Yeah.
This is traditional French with our lavender in it. These little things right here.
Right. And you don't,
So-
you're not tasting the lavender though.
Oh no,
You don't taste it.
no. We don't do it for, I want you to lick a lavender plant. It's
You don't
not
want to eat a
fun.
flower.
It's an herb.
Right.
Just like any other herb used in tempered space and with a blend of other herbs, you're going to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So we just do a little sprinkle like we do in the bakery here and in the restaurant. It's ready to go.
That's it.
And guess what? You ain't got a fork, so I guess you get to use your fingers.
There we go. I'll try a little squash here. And here, go a little bit. That's very good.
March difference.
Light. So
It
light.
stays on the
What do
palate.
we have in here?
without-
We have squash.
There's squash, there's
Pasta?
zucchini, there's green bean, there's asparagus, roasted red pepper,
Delicious.
mushrooms, pasta, penne pasta.
It's good.
It's a good filler.
Super light. Again,
Yeah.
I feel like
and
we've got
this can be adjusted also, so if you like shrimp or whitefish, chilled or salmon, excellent with all those. And the balsamic is excellent with salmon also. So if you do a chilled salmon on a pasta like this, you're gonna mess with people. They're gonna like, well, who taught you this? They're gonna think you fancy.
of course,
And it's not hard.
the lavender buds come from right
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
on your farm here in Simpsonville,
Yep.
Kentucky.
Mhm.
Getting ready to harvest those pretty soon for more products.
Yeah, so we can show you what you're gonna do out on the field also, and what our cut right now is, because we do cut in 3 different styles. So our first cut's coming up in probably about 10 to 12 days. So that will show you where we are with that out here in the field at the
All
store.
works together.
Yep.
It all works together. Nothing
Yep.
is wasted.
No, we are not about waste.
Planning it, smelling it,
Eating
eating
it, getting on with it.
getting on with it. All right, for all of the products, the balsamics, the olive oil, the herbs de Provence, to get started, just head on over to littlemountlavender.com.